Hey class, my name is Emily Woods. I'm a graduate student at Liberty University studying clinical mental health counseling. Today I would like to talk to you about the licensure procedure for LPCs in the state of North Carolina. So basically, a future licensed professional counselor would need to have a master's degree in counseling or any other related field of study from a higher education institution that is CACREP accredited. The applicant will need 60 semester hours completed or 90 quarter hours completed, and the following counseling coursework of 9 areas: helping relationships in counseling, professional orientation to counseling, human growth and development theories in counseling, social and cultural foundations in counseling, group counseling theories and processes, career counseling and lifestyle development, assessment in counseling, research and program evaluation, and lastly, a counseling practicum and internship, which are 2 separate courses at 3 semester hours each. Also, you would need to have a minimum of 300 hours of graduate counseling experience at a rate of not less than 1 hour of clinical supervision per 40 hours of graduate counseling experience, and at least 180 hours of direct counseling experience and 17 hours of graduate counseling supervision. So basically, after you complete that process, you would need to have completed 3,000 hours of supervised clinical hours, and 2,000 of these hours should be direct counseling. These hours must not be worked in more than 40-hour increments, so basically you don't want to work overtime. 100 of those hours should be clinical supervision, 75 hours should be individual counseling, and for 40 hours of professional practice, a minimum of 1 hour of clinical supervision is required. These supervised hours shall include co-therapy sessions, audio-video recordings, live supervision, and direct or live observations. Also, there are 4 important exams that you must take in order to obtain licensure in the state of North Carolina. You must take and pass the National Counselor Exam, the National Clinical Mental Health Counseling Exam, the Certified Rehabilitation Counselor Exam, and a Jurisprudence Exam, which must be taken at least 6 months prior to your submission of your application to the board. So, the licensure titles, they're all tiered, and I'm going to start with the first one, the LPCAs. They are the Licensed Professional Counselor Associates. They must provide the official transcript showing completion of the minimum of 60 semester hours completed in all of the following counseling areas I mentioned earlier. They must pass both the jurisprudence exam along with the national exam. They must provide 3 professional references. They must present practicum and internship experience. They also must obtain a criminal background check, and they should have their application notarized. Then you have the LPCs, Licensed Professional Counselors. They contain all of the above, including the completion of the 3,000 hours of supervised professional practice with 100 hours of supervision. And then you have LPCSs, the Licensed Professional Counselors Supervisors. They contain all of the above, but they are board-approved LPCs who are able to supervise LPCAs. They have a requirement of 3 semester graduate credits or 45 hours of continuing education from a approved provider. They must contain a minimum of 5 years of full-time LPC experience with 2,500 direct client contact hours, or 8 years of part-time LPC experience with 2,500 direct client contact hours. So basically, the scope of practice according to the North Carolina Board of Licensed Professional Counselors. In North Carolina, the practice of counseling means holding oneself out to the public as a professional counselor, offering counseling services that include, but are not limited to, counseling, appraisal activities, consulting, referral activities, and research activities. So basically, an overview, there is an application that you must submit, a criminal background check, an education and official transcript. You must pass all of your 4 exams. You also must obtain a professional disclosure statement and a verification of supervised professional practice. So I am very excited to just start this journey, but I would find the most challenging to be the 4 exams to pass because I've had test anxiety pretty much my whole life. But I'm trusting that God will help me overcome that. So I hope you all enjoyed hearing the state of North Carolina requirements and procedures for licensure for LPCs, and I can't wait to hear your states. Thank you.